Declaring that his company followed all guidelines and legal procedures in the purchase of a plot of land that the government is now seeking to repossess, Chief Executive Officer of Cevons Waste Management Inc., Merce Archer, is hoping for a resolution void of any legal showdown. On Tuesday, Attorney General and Minister of Legal Affairs Anil Nandlal wrote the company declaring the sale of the land to Cevons as illegal and asked that they vacate the land or risk both criminal charges and civil legal proceedings. Speaking to the newsroom on Wednesday, a disappointed Archer said the land was purchased from the Guyana Lands and Surveys Commission in 2018 for $100 million, of which $80 million has already been paid. The CEO said, as per the written agreement with the Guyana Lands and Surveys Commission, he was told that the transport for the land will take 3 years to be transferred, and once that is done, the remaining $20 million would be paid. In the interim, Archer explained that he was granted a 50-year lease by the Guyana Lands and Surveys Commission, which he is currently paying on simultaneously. The CEO said he also received the government evaluation for the land, putting the value at $47 million. He said despite this, when he approached the commission, he was told he has to pay $100 million.
We have followed our guidelines, all guidelines given by the government in terms of purchasing the property. We have purchased the property for 100 million Guyana dollars. So we have two documents. One is a lease, and one is the memorandum to purchase, which we don't pay 80 million, on which the 20 million should be passed. On the transport. We have gone through all the application process in terms of the central housing approval. As you normally go to city council approval. We have gone through all of that. And then we started to construct, and the construction was going on over a year. As a matter of fact, it's only 2 weeks ago we moved in.
Archer recalled that he previously held a lease for the same plot of land from the Georgetown Mayor and City Council, but said when he applied to start construction, he was told by the Central Housing and Planning Authority that permission needed to be sought from the Guyana Lands and Surveys Commission. With the GL and SC permission, Archer said his company spent the last year constructing a building on the land and only moved in 2 weeks ago. The CEO is hoping that good sense will prevail and he does not have to go to court to defend his purchase.
Well, to be honest with you, right, I'm hoping and I'm still hoping. I mean, look, all we know is business, sir. All we have been doing is business. We thrive on trying to be a dynamic and a diverse company as we could be. We have started from humble beginnings. We still remain humble because, it's something on our daily meeting and inspiring our staff that whatever we do, let's try to be as humble as we possibly could. We are employing over 200 and I think our last check was 230 something persons working with us. And we try to be humble, and I have faith in that. I think somehow common sense and good sense would prevail. That's one of the unfortunate things. I would have been so happy if we were to have an engagement before, but unfortunately, I don't know. I'm still open to that.
Right.
But I think as wanting to see business thrive in Guyana, and us, because the thing is, we trying our best to gear up for this industry. We have been employing a lot of young bright Guyanese. Is the way I'm trying to direct the company.
Nandlal has already said that the Lands and Surveys Commission had no legal authority to sell the land. To this end, Nandlal said the transaction is unlawful, null, void, and of no effect, as is the Memorandum of Understanding signed between the company and the Guyana Lands and Surveys Commission. That MOU contained a promise to sell the land. Nandlal also noted that the former Lands and Surveys boss had no lawful authority to make such a promise for sale. He said such power resides with the President of Guyana and was never delegated to the Commissioner of Lands. As a consequence, subleases to Sol Guyana Inc. and Quorum Restaurant Holding Inc. are also unlawful. The AG reasoned that with the entire transaction being done without the knowledge of the rightful owner of the lands, the National Sports Commission simply compounds the impropriety and illegality with which the transaction was done. Nandlal said the National Sports Commission, which owns the land, plans to use it for the development of sports and the construction of facilities. For the newsroom, I'm Kurt Campbell.